Art is a thing I love. People often ask me when I started to make art, but I've been making art my whole life. And no, it isn't really a hobby when you do it. Reverence it and constantly learn how to improve your skill to show messages through what you create. I do enjoy making portraits, but sometimes it is fun to attach more than one piece in subtle ways. That isn't what I do often when it comes to many mediums and forms that I like to experiment with. Out of all mediums I used, I love charcoal, very fun to lay down. It is mostly because it is soft on paper and easy to layer. Though I love it, I can use other mediums together and layer them. What people see in art is usually the completed piece and don't really see the work that goes into the project. But many don't see most things as art, like movies, irregular pictures, and things such as a banana taped onto a wall. Through all these types of art, something is in common with all of them, which is the message that the artist wanted to communicate with the audience. Like if there was an abstract piece of art from a different era, people may not consider as art, but many may imagine what the artist did in that era to create it. When I was little, I relied on art as a form of relaxation and to be calm. It was a form of meditation for me because of the misfortunes I endured and the horrible things from them. I resorted to falling into a mindset of quietness until I needed to not be, while building myself through my art and creating better worlds through the art. I didn't end up good for me because it was building my art skill and nothing else in the areas I needed. I felt really low when my doctor told me I had gained too much weight for my age and recommended me to try join the sport. Through healing, yes, I didn't because I found out that my age's weight was actually higher than what I actually was. I didn't redo the request because I was in a gym class at my school and already had finding friends that related to my situations. This helped me and my confidence tremendously, so I never joined the sport and kept on doing what I loved. As I said, art is a form of meditation to me. It is also the fun thing that isn't just for meditation, but something you can spend a long time doing, trying to create and make your vision come to life, or to make little things in a big composition. Art is used in almost everything we come in contact with, like the design of your blinds, shelf shakers, and even the constant ads you see. You can incorporate art into many things you do, which is why became so meditative to me. I used to observe many forms of art, and now you can see things around you as art as I do. I love art because it can show me many things through it, and I like to create, but not only with just paper. I enjoy making little sculptures and recently little heads. They don't look regular heads, and that's the fun of it. You can do whatever you want, and you can share it to whoever you want, which is what I do using various programs, and that allows me to connect to other people that I've met and haven't. It is another form of communication to people I've known and moving, as I said before, which is also what I mean by connections I make with some of my pieces. Through my art, I communicate with myself because of the times I've actually made it. Like the times I was struggling with the explosion of things that were constantly happening. It showed me a lot and allowed me to grow, not only with my art, but as a person. I've learned how to become a better person and through my art and overcome the hardships I endured. From this, I hope you don't learn to create art, but learn how to find a good way to bring you over your problems with no friction between you and the scenarios. Basically, art is a way to cope with your stress to me, and it helped me out with many things other than making commissions and getting money from them from time to time. I used it to find myself as a person. It came in handy when it made me come out of my shell. Even though I'm still an introvert, it's better to be able to communicate with others and easier to be myself around them. The end.